Good morning. How are you today? Welcome to Friday. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm saying that because I know nobody's listening live yet. You guys are all being notified. So, I'm going to stall a little bit till I know there's somebody live on here with me. But it's Friday, right? Like, take a deep breath, friends. Bring that all in. There we go. I have my first viewer. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. I know it's a busy time. I know you guys are hustling to get yourselves out the door, ready for work, ready for your day, managing everything that you have to manage in your life. So thank you for carving a little bit of time to be with me today. Here's the thing, guys. It's Check-in Friday, and typically we talk about how you did in the areas of meals, movement, mindset, and your relationship with money. Sure, we can talk about that, and we'll tap into that. But what I wanted to really chat with you about today is the difference. And I know I used that as a title earlier, and I forgot what I used for the title today. But you see, I was laying in bed, and I was doing my morning updates and sending out my newsletter. And then I was like all done and ready. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to, get ready. And I'm like, there's a shift, a major shift when I am completely content. And I'm going to talk about this, throwing on a long sleeve shirt and matching leggings. So kind of like a monochrome brown. Yep, you can see it right here. And I threw on a hat. Literally, folks, I washed my face and put on a little bit of lip tint, and that is it. You are looking at a 50-year-old woman who has done the work, who does the work. And I am letting you know today that it doesn't have to be hard. So a year ago, you'll see that I posted my post from a year ago. And a year ago, I felt like I was camera ready. I felt like at any given time, you could snap a picture and I looked good and I was presenting for others. But what was I really doing for myself? Yeah, sure, I was tracking my meals, movement, mindset, my relationship with money, aka my stress. But there's something completely different a year later. And the fact that I've done yoga once this week doesn't kill me. My brown, from my pink shawl here, my brown is getting a little couple of fur pieces, but that's okay. I didn't know if this would work, and when I bought it, and I'm really glad I bought it because the pop of color is super sweet. And that brings me to another point. And I know I'm kind of talking at tangents, but follow me, and I promise you we'll get to the points. So I hate getting dressed. Not that I like to be naked. That's not what I'm saying. It works. Somebody wrote down, oh, it works. Thank you. I hate getting dressed. I absolutely hate getting dressed. And I shared this with Tony yesterday. He had no idea. But most of the clothes in my closet do not represent the person I've grown into. They certainly do not represent the future version of me. And I absolutely hate making the choice. Yesterday I wore a Zaya pink. It was a boyfriend hoodie, or not hoodie, but boyfriend shirt that I think was, I don't know, 4 sizes too big, literally. I mean, at one point it was really big, but now it's super huge on me, with a pair of white joggers, simple white joggers. So I was trying to bring in a pop of color and a little bit of life to my life, but I have to work really hard every day at getting dressed, and that is so not like me. That so does not represent the life I want, and that's going to change soon. I don't know when, but it's going to change soon. But as I'm growing to that next level, why do I bother spending the money and getting into more clothes that are only going to satisfy me temporarily? And that's the difference, right? Oh, I forgot to show y'all my cup. Good morning, beautiful souls and handsome men, for those that are men listening to this. We're talking lukewarm now, but I should have heated it up before I came out. I'll heat it up before I go live on Facebook. So I am struggling getting dressed every single day because I don't feel like it fits the person I am right now. And that is huge growth. I am not the person I was a year ago. Sure, some of my messages are still great. I don't disregard that, but I'm not doing things for anybody else anymore. I'm not showing up for anybody else. I'm not showing up for you guys. I'm sharing my life right now without judgment with all of you because that's what growth looks like. But I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm no longer camera ready. I don't need to be camera ready. Look at this. Actually, there's nothing wrong with my hair. It's just because I threw the hat on. But there's nothing wrong. And I can sit here and comfortably say I can show up publicly just the way I am and be completely happy. It's cold. You all know I can't have too much cold on my head right now. I know we're going to have more answers in January when I see a specialist at the end of January. And I am seeing a specialist then, and I don't think we're going to have a resolution on the spot, but we're certainly going to have more answers. But in the meantime, keeping my head warm, keeping especially my face warm because of the nerve endings is important. So knowing that I'm not the same person I was a year ago, I'm certainly not the same person I was 6 months ago. And I'm not the same person I was 6 weeks ago. So keep in mind, these subtle shifts that you make in your life are for a purpose. You might not even realize it. But when you do the work, when you trust ultimately that you are doing the right things and the right things are taking you in the right direction, that, my friends, is where the magic happens. You should see my brown, my brown shirt's all full of fluffies. It's okay. It's literally a long sleeve with a pair of matching leggings for those that are just popping on. Okay, so that's a little bit about my mindset. That's where my struggles are at right now. Do I want to stay in my pajamas all day? No, I'm not that kind of person. I still need to get up and get dressed. My family still pops in regularly. I invite that into my life. And I am building my life around that. Hannah's turned into a suck. I'm just saying, I can handle being outside a lot longer than she can these days. Okay, so guys, how did your week go in the areas of meals, movement, mindset, and your relationship with money? You know, we just talked a little bit about my mindset and my growth in that area, and I accept the change for whatever it's worth. I completely accept all of the changes that I've gone through and I've grown through, and I'm thankful for the experiences. I don't know how many people can show up and say they're thankful for the experiences that they've gone through, good, bad, ugly. I've been sharing a lot of the ugly and the bad with you and the good because that's just who I am. But I'm thankful that we have these platforms and these connections. So I did yoga once this week. I'm okay with that. I went out of my way to do yoga to see if it would help me move my energy. I know moving your body moves your energy, guys. I'm a personal trainer. I know this. But with my head, it's hard, right? It's hard to go up and down. You feel connected with my thoughts. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, we don't always understand what we're going through when we're going through something. And it's like maybe to show up more authentically as the person that we are. Even though we think we're authentic, maybe something's missing. I want you guys to feel like we're sitting down and having a coffee together. Having coffee with friends. Same thing when you're listening to my podcast. Oh, mindfulness has been fantastic for you. Thank you for sharing that. Sorry for moving. Guys, I did say I'm 50. So my reading glasses are in the gazebo, in the house, everywhere. But yeah, oh, somebody is sending me hearts. Y'all know I love hearts. Hearts, flowers, cash, you know. It's been a financially challenging year this year, and I've had to accept that. I'm just throwing that out there. Life can stop you on a dime. As healthy as you are, or you think you are, life can stop you. I mean, I went to the hospital in May with a headache. the worst headache of my life. And it turns out I have neuralgia, which is inflamed nerves in my head in 2 spots. So sometimes laying on a pillow is too hard for my head. We talked about the colds, the nerve endings, and you can imagine the snowball effect that's happened in all areas of my life. Trying to sell my house didn't work the way I wanted. Being laid off from my job, knowing, sure, that wasn't meant for me, and I can appreciate that, but did that need to happen? Of course it needed to. Was I willing to accept that? I am meant to be doing this. I am meant to be sharing. I'm meant to be coaching. I am meant to be helping others live their best life, not working for somebody else's dream. I am well aware of that. Means I forgot how valuable I was. Means I forgot what makes my heart sing, especially when I'm told not to have a voice. That does not work for me. Okay, so meals. Okay, so we've been doing HelloFresh. We've been doing HelloFresh for, I don't know, maybe 3 months. My mom gave me a gift certificate a couple of years ago for Christmas. I tried it. I loved it. We use the carb friendly, so it's helping, especially with supper, dinner, whatever you want to label it. My dad teases me for being rich folk because we call it dinner. I think that's just where life has taken us over the years. I can't read this. I'm so sorry. I can't read yours. Here, hang on. I'm actually going to go into the gazebo to see if I can read it, and I'll screen share it to see, or screenshot it to see if I can share it later. Okay, we're going in. This is kind of cool. Tony set this all up. I'll turn on a light, but let's start with glasses. Got them. Yeah, he set it all up so we can use that off season, which is cool. There's a fire, there's heat. Have I shown up before with authority, feeling okay and confident? Okay, let's see what it says. Capping those emotions and anxieties for me is a constant battle. Yeah, you know what? I have anxiety cream by my bed, and I was realizing this morning, I don't use it. I don't use it anymore. I don't use it to go to bed. I don't use it at all. And when did that shift happen? Okay. I don't know. I just stopped one day, and I don't feel the anxiety anymore. Even with a lot on my plate, I do not feel the anxiety. I do not feel the stress, and I should, but I don't, because I trust that everything is working out for me. I trust completely that every single thing is leading me right where it's supposed to be leading me in my life. And I forgot the train of thought I was on earlier, but that's not important. It's important that we pop into this. So that's to do with meals. So yes, I've been eating super healthy, especially since the summer. But HelloFresh has helped. So we've been having HelloFresh meals all week. What techniques have I used to control my anxiety? Is that the question? My dear girl, I'm assuming you're a girl. Can't quite tell. I think so. Beauty cowboy. Yeah. Anyways, don't get stuck on that. Please don't be a sensitive Gen Xer or Gen Zer where I'm trying not to make a mistake or offend anybody, and somebody's continuing with the hearts and the love, and I can't tell you how great it makes me feel. There are so many techniques I've used. I've gone through 5 journals this year. I mean, I've written a book a couple years ago called Your Story Matters, and I use that right now in my Essentially You group. One of the things I've been doing, honestly, is I've been tapping into healing my nervous system. So, and I do share those tips and tricks in my group, and we don't realize where we're keeping stuck energy, but it's making loads of difference. So my meals, let's go back to meals, movement, mindset, and your relationship with money. Please, I invite anybody to DM me. I invite a conversation over coffee. You can drink whatever you want. That's another thing. I don't drink anymore. Am I alcohol free? No. And I say that hesitantly because I barely drink anymore. I did have a glass of sparkling or champagne on my 50th in July. I think I had a drink at Tony's birthday when he had a birthday in September. But I have no desire to drink anymore. Journaling has been big. Tapping into my nervous system has been big. Believing has been big. Believing. Oh, I think I was muting. Okay. Believing has been super big. And there's a whole list of protocol things I've been doing. So yes, let's have a conversation around that. I do invite that for sure. And we can talk. We can just simply talk. Just book a time in my calendar. Say we met on TikTok and let's talk. Okay. Meals, movement, mindset. We talked about a lot of those things. And so having HelloFresh for dinner, I'll be completely honest, has made a big difference. I'm not eating carbs at night, which means I'm not craving carbs at night. Yeah. And I invite anybody to hop on a call with me. I mean, even if you're curious about the group coaching I'm talking to you about, guys, you're worth the investment. We're talking $88 a month for 4 sessions a month with open Q&A. And if you want coaching, it's $200. You just upgrade, so you're paying $200 a month. The difference is the coaching is a year-long commitment, but you need it. I'll be completely honest. You need it. There are good times, there are bad times. You don't know when a headache is going to land you to the hospital or when a life-changing event is going to happen. And I'm being completely honest. There's my pricing. Yes, I've been in the industry for 15, 16 years now. Could I charge more? Absolutely. Do I want to? No, not right now. Not right now. I don't need to right now. Yeah, financially I need to, but I would rather build my group and help more people. I saw something the other day about what you love when you will do it for free. And I thought about this morning. I have coached several people for free because they couldn't afford it. There's no energetic exchange, which means they don't do the work, which means they don't see the value in most cases. So there needs to be an energetic exchange in order for it to be fruitful for both parties. Just now you know. But that's another thing. Somebody was asking me what I do. I do the work. I've read so many books. So many books. Okay. Meals, movement, mindset, and my relationship with money, aka stress. That one's been hard. Let's talk about that. That one's been hard. Financially, that's been hard because I don't have money coming in unless I have some money coming in through my group coaching. I don't have my own money coming in. Right? That is changing. That is starting to change. But paying bills and not judging myself for where I'm at and not being able to support my 3 children when they need it, although they're grown-ups, it's hard. No parent wants to be in this position. And yet I still show up every day, and you wouldn't know this until I share this. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for participating this morning, for joining me on this. I'm sending you all so much love, and just be you. Don't be camera ready. Just be you. Just be you. Wear the things that make you feel good. Do the things that make you feel good. And if you don't know what those are, let's chat. If you learned anything today, if you liked anything today, please like, comment, share, follow. You know the drill. I will be replaying this. Hopefully, I didn't go too long and we'll be able to capture all of it. And you can always go to my YouTube and see the difference from a year ago. Okay. Sending you so much love and joy, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And did I talk about the incredible weight loss I've gone through? Whew, that's probably part of the problem. Nothing fits anymore. Okay, bye. Till tomorrow. Worst case, till Sunday. Monday. Extra kisses today.